Randy, for those people that don't know you, let's give a brief history about what you did in the military space program.
Sure. Well, I'm a captain, United States Marine Corps Special Section, which is the covert military space program arm of the Marine Corps, which was formed in about the 1954 timeframe by President Dwight D. Eisenhower as a response to his lack of cooperation that he was getting from the MJ-12 committee. So in the late 1960s, they were developing a augmented soldier program to build soldiers genetically from the ground up, which I was in a program in the late 1960s called Project Moonshadow. So I was genetically engineered from the ground up, tinkered with some extraterrestrial hybridized DNA to, be smarter, faster, stronger for soldiering abilities. Was trained as a toddler through adolescence, teenage years, deployed when I was 17 years old for a 20-year tour of duty where I spent a little over 17 years in the MDF, which is the Mars Defense Force, which is a contracting agency that works for the Mars Colony Corporation, which is under the umbrella of the ICC, or the International Corporate Conglomerate. I was in the infantry there on the ground, mostly scuffling with indigenous reptoids and indigenous insectoids territorially, mostly really to test military equipment. And then at the end of that period, was given a promotion, got to go to flight school, and finished out my 20-year tour as a pilot in an air wing aboard the EDF SS Nautilus, which stands for Earth Defense Force Starship Nautilus, which is basically an aircraft carrier in space, patrolling the solar system to keep, interlopers out.
And when was the first time you actually got involved with the covert military space program, and why did they pick you?
Well, like I said, I was engineered from the ground up. So my whole purpose from the time before I was even born was to do this job. So I was actually a Special Section Marine from the time that I was a baby. So I was really in the force from, the time that I was born. And then again, it was about 17 years old that I was deployed for my tour duty.
Did your parents know about this?
Not at the time. It's an interesting process the way that they do this. Typically, you're taken for a training exercise in the middle of the night, and then I realize for some people this may sound even more outlandish than some of the rest of this does, but you may go away for a number of hours or even days, and then they return you 15 minutes after you left by using time travel. So it appears to your family members and so forth that you've never been anywhere.
Never gone.
And then personally, I would wake up the next morning and just think, wow, what a weird dream that was that lasted for so long, and just presume from where I was standing that, oh, that was just a really weird dream. So yeah, even I wasn't complete. I mean, I would remember things, but it was in a context, again, that I would just go, oh, I had a really weird dream.